Are you ready to take your small business to the next level? Well, I'm going to be introducing you to my 7-cart system. It's a revolutionary way that I've put together to boost your business and achieve 10x results guaranteed. I promise. So you want to stay tuned in. Make sure you like, subscribe, invite 3 other entrepreneurs to this live segment today, because we're going to be diving into my 7-cart system that's going to completely change your life.
It's just different.
Yeah, you already know what it is. Pure money, baby. I keep a couple in the bag, homie, I ain't gotta brag. Even when the hater try to doubt me, I just got another contract. Watch the dollars follow back. Let me tell you one thing about me. Said I like my money pure. I like my money pure. Okay, I like my money pure. I said I like my money pure. Oh no, I like my money pure. The bag is secure. Yeah, I like my money pure. I like my money pure. I like my money pure. Come and hang with the gang. Get some free game added to your mainframe. Gotta keep your mind sharp, we gotta maintain. And it's even better when the squad on the same thing. Steady swishing on the competition. We ain't tripping about the opposition. We on a mission and we got a vision. People in need, we believe we got it like I give a couple in the bag, homie, I ain't gotta brag. Even when the hater try to doubt me, I just got another contract. Watch the dollars follow back. Let me tell you one thing about me. Said I like my money pure. I like my money pure. Okay, I like my money pure. Said I like my money pure. Oh no, I like my money pure. The bag is secure. Yeah, I like my money pure. I like my money pure. I like my money. Been slept on, money never stepped on. We increasing positivity until the stress gone. Satan tried to hold the squad back, but we kept on. We ain't making this up, no Revlon. I ain't trying to make you blush, but this a highlight. We send the high vibes, homie, this a highlight.
There we go. What's happening, everybody? Hope that everybody's having a blessed start to their week. I apologize for not being here last Thursday and giving you guys a sneak peek into the solution that I promised you guys. But we're going to dive into a little bit of it today. But we're going to also be going over my 7-cart system that I've created that has been able to 10x my business. It's 10x every business that we've consulted to and that we've taught this information. And hopefully you guys will be able to learn this as well and utilize the strategy to take yourself to exactly where you envision being for your success, whatever that looks like to you. But I know this system is guaranteed to work. So make sure that you guys are hitting that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this out with 3 other entrepreneurs so they can jump on this live as well and learn about this 7-cart method and start to 10x their results. Guys, your network is your net worth. So the more people that you got around you that are getting educated the right way, generating the revenue, the odds of you getting the same results, it increases. So make sure that you guys are getting those right people on this live call so you can start to expand your network here. Now, before we get started for today, make sure that you guys are putting in the chat. You know, it's always an opportunity to network. Let us know where you are tuning in from, the location, and also make sure you put in there, I am a millionaire. Because it all starts with the mindset of you don't believe that you can earn this revenue. If you don't believe that you could do this 7-cart system that I'm going to be talking about today, then it's not going to happen. It's 100% fact that it won't happen. But if you truly believe that you can make it happen, it's also 100% fact that it will happen. May take a little bit of work, but trust me, if you stay consistent at it, all things work in your favor. All right. So make sure, once again, you guys take some good notes. Remember, this will be recorded so you can go back and watch it. It is on my YouTube channel for now. So make sure that you guys are subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can go back and watch that. If you're on Instagram and you want to get the wider view, as I will be sharing my screen today, you can click the link in my bio and click on the YouTube logo and you can join us there. We are finally up on LinkedIn. Ecam Live got the stuff working now, so we should be streaming live on LinkedIn. So shout outs to that community that's been waiting for this information. We've been live on YouTube, but unfortunately, LinkedIn was struggling for a second. But I do believe we are here. If it's your first time hanging out with me, I appreciate you. Dr. Travis Davis here. Been doing government contracting for over 10 years. I did my first $1 million at 25, and we haven't looked back since then. I'm really in the tech side of things. That's what my business started out doing. Tech help desk work. We've expanded the things that we do. Now we're into marketing and sales, and we've built some amazing tools to help out our small businesses. And you guys can learn about SB Money Flow and Pure Money AI and Ad Master Pro that we've created, and the GovCon marketplace, all to help our small businesses out. And we're going to be going over some of this stuff here tonight. But most importantly, I want to teach you guys my strategies and my techniques that make sure I keep money in my pocket. And it, once again, can do the exact same thing for each and every one of you guys. But before we dive in here, let me see, who do we got in the building today? Shout outs to Phil. What's going on out there in California? Millionaire in the building. We got Tanya Dixon. What's happening with you? Thanks for being here. We got Timothy Jones out in TTG. What's happening with you, my brother? Shout outs to Kiera as well. Had a live interview on YouTube. Gave me a shout out there, so I appreciate that. Truly do. Who we got? Charles Jenkins out in Charlottesville, Virginia. What's happening with you, Charles? Appreciate you for being here. We got Z in the building, millionaire in the building. What's going on with you? We got Juan. I forgot that I am streaming on, what's the name of that streaming app that everybody's Twitch. Juan is over there on Twitch out in Brazil doing digital marketing. What's going on with you, Juan? I appreciate you for being here. We got Nicole Anderson out in Atlanta. What's happening with you? Another millionaire in the building. Phil, I have a product I want to pitch to you. Is that possible? Yes, that is possible. I will share my screen here in a second and I'll show you how to get that done. And Felicia, what's happening with you? I appreciate you guys for being here with me tonight. Now, as I go over this strategy, I'm going to put this in a chat. Okay. And I'll see which one I like to do. But I want to do this like a live test case. I don't want to just, tell you guys my thoughts and my ideas. So with my 7-cart method, it works for any niche. I don't care the niche. So tell me in the comments what it is that you would like to do in business. What is it that you do or may like to do? And I'm going to use your niche. And I'm going to go through my 7-cart system and show you how, if it was my business, if I was looking to make $1 million out of it, exactly what I would do in this 7-cart method. So you can put that in the chat, and I guess you'll get a free live consultation tonight here on YouTube or our streaming platforms, everywhere that we're streaming at. Not sure which one of you guys I'll choose, but once again, go ahead and put it in the chat. And we'll take a look through there. Z, I want to thank you for being great. I appreciate you for allowing me to educate you on some information. I appreciate you there, Z. All right. Now, before I get started and diving into our case scenarios here, I'm going to go back to Phil. You said, I have a product that I want to pitch to you. So let me change the screen here. And this is for everybody. If you guys ever want to get on our show or, you want to introduce things to our community here with Pure Money, you can come to $2 I'll put this link in the chat. Once again, that is $2cents.com. This is the link for our live stream podcast. All right. Once you come here, just click on contact us. Okay. And you could actually come here and, pick which one that you would like to do. Did we fix that? If for some reason that link doesn't take you there, just send it to this email with the information at the top, and our team will get it. I think I was supposed to fix some links, and I may not have. So once again, if those links don't work, just email the information. Don't forget too, guys, if you have questions and you would rather talk it out instead of typing it out, you could always click right here on dollars to cents, and this will bring you on our live streaming broadcast so you can get that question out. But most importantly, make sure that you guys do come here and click on community. When you click on community, it will bring you over into our private community. I'm about to get a lot of things going in there as I got a little bit of time on my hands to get things situated, and we're bringing our team on to get some things situated. So make sure that you guys join our community so you guys can stay up to date with all the latest, greatest information that we got going on. And if you guys ever need anything, consultation calls, any of that, yes, my consultation calls are paid consultation calls. But you can come to travisknows.com. I don't care how you spell nose, just put an S on the N, and it'll bring you to everything that we got going on, whether it's our community, funding opportunities, QuickBooks, the softwares that I use, the credit cards that I use, everything that I use that I know about, I try to put right here on this link. Our 30-day challenge, it is starting back up June the 2nd. So if you guys would like to join that 30-day challenge, once again, June the 2nd is the next date for that. Now let's dive into our work case scenarios here. Shout outs to you guys that just joined in live. Make sure that you're hitting that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this out with 3 other entrepreneurs so they can figure out what the heck is this 7-cart system that this guy is talking about here today that's going to change not just my life that it's changed, but it's going to change all y'all lives if you allow it. So once again, make sure that you bring somebody on here. Now, in order for me to correctly show you guys the 7-cart system, I'm using this whiteboard here. And you guys can use any type of, whiteboard. I got one that I draw on in my house. But, digital is what I'm working with today. I like to actually see things. I don't really like to do everything in digital all the time. Now, Zoom gives you templates, and it doesn't need to look fancy, but in order for this 7-cart system to work, I need you to be able to visually see what I'm telling you to do. If you try to keep it all in your head, it's going to be extremely hard because I need you to see the flow of your business. And shout outs to Connie S. Falls, S is for the systems. If you can get this, what I'm talking about right here for this 7-cart systems down, and then you go sit with her and learn systems and the data, really figure out how to connect all of this stuff and make it flow and talk. Then you come back to me and we put it inside of my system, SB Money Flow. I mean, you got a multi-million-dollar business that's going to be operating here, just FYI. But it's very important that you start where I'm about to show you guys. All right. So the first thing that we're going to do here is I need to start at the top. And once again, I just grabbed a template. So, it's not perfect right now. The top is our business. Okay. Whether you got a product, service, whatever it is that you do, it has a business name. Now, of course, we want to niche down to get our first $1 million. Once we can get our first $1 million, I don't care what you do after that. Whatever comes to your mind, we got the money, the finances, and the time to, dive into that lane. But until we become financially free, we got to focus for a second. And I promise you guys, if you just focus for a second and learn how to make $1 million in your lane, it will make everything else so much easier. Because, when you learn how to make $1 million, it's easy to make 2 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 16, 16 to 32. It just keeps calculating that way because you're going to put the right processes and procedures in place to generate the revenue. The reason people aren't generating $1 million is because the flow. You don't have $1 million flow. You got a $10,000 flow. $1 million flow is a little bit different. And the beauty of the times that we're in is, in order to make $1 million back in the day, like when I had to do it, when I first got started, I needed people. Today's time, you don't need people to make $1 million. You just need you. Now, is it a little bit harder with you? Yes. Is it easier if it's you plus people? Absolutely. But today's time, we got you plus software. AI and automation. That's all I need to make $1 million if you focus for a second. But if you try to, keep doing everything, it gets extremely difficult, and the odds of you making that $1 million is going to be slim to none. So my 7-cart system is to get you to focus on our task. Now, here's what's about to happen here. Now, let me go back through and see who put their business niche in here so I can pick one. It said trucking, project management, warehousing, structured cabling, Amazon affiliate program. That one's a little easy. Well, I know I got a large trucking following, so I'm going to go ahead and pick trucking. Okay, so we're going to go with Timothy's trucking. Okay, so I'm going to call this at the top. Oops, I keep hitting the wrong thing. Look, I ain't played with this stuff in a while. All right, we're going to call this Davis Trucking. Now, I would never call my business something like that, but just stay with me now, like Chad be saying. All right, now with my 7-cart method, have you guys ever heard the word sales and marketing? Right? If you ever heard sales and marketing put together in a term like that, put a me in the chat. And the reason I ask you, have you ever heard of sales and marketing? Because here's the kicker. Most times when I hear, how to put words in order, they usually tell you to go alphabetically first. But you don't really usually hear people say marketing and sales. They say sales and marketing. And the reason why is because a great offer can get rid of bad marketing. Like, you can have bad marketing and you can have an excellent offer and it'll sell. So if we focus on the offer, the marketing can come afterwards. We can suck in marketing, but we got to get the sale right. The offer is the key to everything. And this is the same for government contracting, whether I'm doing business to consumer, business to business. The offer is always the key to this thing. If you suck at getting the offer right, nothing else is going to work. So we really got to focus on making sure we put together the best offer for our customer. Now, in order to get the best offer that's going to make you the most money, well, that's going to take some work. The odds of you just coming out the gate selling somebody $50,000 is kind of slim to none in the beginning. But if you follow my 7-cart system, I promise you, this is why I said I can guarantee you I will be able to 10x your results if you just pay attention to what I'm telling you. So we're going to be with Davis Trucking, okay? Because we're focused on if I was a owner-operator, right? I got a truck, I own it, and I'm trying to generate myself enough money that I can get from behind the truck. Once again, this works for any niche. That's why I said just put your niche in there, and I picked one. So trucking. The 7-cart system works like this. I need to go to the bottom of the cart. We need to look at it like a ladder. To generate the most revenue, I got to get somebody from the bottom of the ladder to the top of the ladder. The bottom of the ladder is where people trust me the least. The top of the ladder is where people trust me the most. They're willing to stand at the top of the ladder on one foot, on one little step, that if the wind blows strong enough, they'll fall. But they trust me enough to be up there to pay me $50,000+. Down at the bottom of the ladder, they could have heard about me. They may have just heard about government contracting, or since we're talking trucking, they may have just heard about trucking and I popped up, right? They don't really know who I am. That's the bottom of the ladder. The bottom of the ladder is the cheapest entry point to your ecosystem. The top of the ladder is the most expensive entry point to your ecosystem. Usually the people at the top that's spending the most know quite a bit about your niche. This is why I told you got to focus on your niche. You can't be everywhere, because I cannot put you in front of a person that we're about to ask to cut a check for $50,000, $100,000+, and you over here with blabble. Don't nobody want to hear that. You got to know how to talk to your customer. And the only way that you're going to be able to talk to your customer is you already got to know the customer. See, I never told you to know the product or service. I'm expecting you to already know that. But you got to know how that product or service needs to be delivered to the customer. If you don't understand how to do that, we're never going to get a $50,000 sale. But if I don't walk you through this 7-cart system, you're never going to understand your customer. So where I try to start most people is at the bottom of the cart. Now, everybody doesn't need to start at the bottom. Some people can start at the middle. Some people can start at the top. But if you put it all together, you're guaranteed to be a millionaire. So when I start at the bottom of the cart, I'm thinking, what freebie can I put out there as a truck driver? So I'm staying in my truck driver lane. I don't want to get out of that. Like, this is just what I do. But I understand that there's people all around the United States, because that's where I live. We ain't going to go international with this for right now. There's people all around the United States that I believe they're interested in trucking too. Now, I got a truck. I'm up and running. Am I making $50 million from the trucking? No. So guess what I can't do? Talk about making $50 million in trucking. But what can I talk about? Buying your first truck. So a freebie right here. Can I put together a checklist that if you wanted to get started in the trucking industry, here are the 15 things that you should make sure you check for first before you even get in there? Well, I'll give this to you in a freebie if you give me your name and email address and your phone number. Now, how many of you guys have seen things like this where they offer you guys a brochure, a PDF, a video? It could have been a course. It could be any type of downloadable that if you visit this link right here and give me your contact information, I'll email it to you. I'm not telling you guys anything different. If that's happened to you and you've put your information in there, put a me in the chat. Once again, what I really am trying to show you guys is I didn't create a 7-cart system. I just renamed it. I renamed it in a way that, well, it was all carts. I told you they call it these value ladders and stuff. I call it a cart because it can make sense to me now. So they didn't really want to give me the freebie. They didn't really care about if I knew the 10 access points. All they cared about was getting me into the ecosystem so they can get me to the top of the cart. Well, we got to do the same thing because that's what all the big boys are doing. They're not doing anything different. And you told me that you wanted to be $1 million company. What you can't do is become $1 million company doing $10,000 operations. $1 million companies have freebies right here to capture your information because they understand what's about to happen next. So I would rather pay in ads $10. I do not mind paying $10 in ads, and it's going to put me in front of a potential 10,000 people that possibly could get my freebie and download it. So now I'm looking at, let's say, I can get a 5% return on the freebie. So what are we talking? 500 people? So if I can get 500 people to come in here, all of a sudden I got a potential of walking 500 people through my cart system. And once again, we're going to break this down a whole lot more. So that's $0. We're not charging anything for that. You will often see a lot of people do this too. Now, I want you guys to put in the chat, if you've ever purchased something that said it's free, you just pay shipping and handling. We're not going to charge you not one penny. Put a me in the chat if this has happened to you. We're not going to charge you not one penny. You just got to cover the shipping and handling. Well, they didn't lie. They didn't lie as far as the product is free. It is free. You're paying the shipping and handling, so they didn't have to pay that cost. As well as you're probably covering the amount that it costs to run the ad, but they're not making any money off of you getting the freebie. But now they're also not losing money on getting a new lead. Also, the reason that they said pay shipping and handling is because here's the kicker to this whole freebie thing. Like, it's, and I see people talk about this stuff. It's cool to put a free PDF out there to capture people or whatnot. And now you got a list. That's a beauty. But ain't no list like a list that swipes their card. If you understand what I'm about to tell you, I need you to put swipe in the chat at any time it registers. The people who swipe their card are the people who are going to continue buying your carts. The window shoppers never ever buy, but they always got something to say. We do not want to build towards window shoppers. We want to build towards people who swipe their card. So if I can give you a freebie and you're willing to swipe your card for shipping and handling, well, I know now that I got the contact information that comes to the palm of your hand, because don't nobody buy nothing and don't give me the real contact information. Freebies, everybody usually got a dummy email address that they send the freebies to. I don't care if it's for $1. You're going to give me the contact information that I can always follow back up with you, which is important to this 7-cart ecosystem. Okay. So let's continue to move on. I'm still in trucking. So I did a free trucking checklist. Matter of fact, let me change this right here so I can remember. What we say? 15 checklists for getting started. That's my freebie. After that, okay, once I can get my freebie out of the way, what I always like to tell people to focus on is, well, what type of membership or community can we get for subs? Now, most people, when I say subs, they're thinking subscribers. Well, that's that free stuff that I be talking about. Look, we ain't talking free right now. When I'm talking subs, I'm talking subscriptions. Now, this is the new thing that's happening right now in all business. So I don't want you to think of it as you're doing something bad or whatnot. Pay attention to all big boy businesses. Once again, I'm not telling you, I'm not making nothing up. I'm just following the economy and the ecosystem of, if it works for them, it gotta work for me. Tesla's whole motto, it ain't the car sale, it's the subscriptions. Netflix, it's the subscriptions. Disney switched to subscriptions. All of your cable outlets have switched to subscriptions. You can get water on subscriptions. You can get food coming to your house on subscriptions. I'm not telling you to do something that's not happening right in front of your face. Amazon Prime is a subscription. You must create a subscription that you charge every month. Now, here's the kicker. If you keep that subscription under $20, people will forget about it. If you make that subscription price anywhere below $100, you can get about a good 6-month run out of it. A subscription over $100, you're probably going to get 3 months out of them max. Unless it's really, 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 really good and they got to have it. Like their cables and all that stuff. The link to their cars. Apple got subscriptions out the wazoo. You got to have it, right? It's a different story. So if the big boy's going to do it, why I don't do it? So I'm going to do a subscription too. So guess what? My subscription, we're going to do $19.99. Now, you may be saying, well, Travis, what is a subscription? Now, again, this is where it's always key that you need to pay attention to your audience. For trucking, I'll say that this is a community. We're going to do a private community for $19.99 a month where I do live Q&A, right? And I'll drop some other stuff in there every week, right? So they'll get a once a month live Q&A, and I'll drop some content in there every week that's valuable to them. So we got a $19.99. The next thing that we are in right now is a course. You got to have a course. If you ain't got a course, I don't know why. Now, well, you know what? I know why you don't have a course, because, I would be lying. I've worked with a lot of you all, and I understand the big reason why you ain't got no course. Okay. You ain't got no course because when you get on the internet, we're in the trucking community. That's where I'm keeping my mindset. But I'm telling you, this is for every niche. It doesn't matter. The steps that I'm going through, this is why I could just pick one and flow. So you in warehousing or project management or whatever, it ain't changing. All of this stuff works. So why aren't people dropping the course? Because when you go look on the internet and you look at the person that's also in that niche, who is a leader in that niche, you're saying, well, I can't talk as fluently as they talk. I haven't done, the multi-million-dollar contracts that Travis has. I can't talk about that. And then you get some people that take the leap of faith and just sit out here and lie and say that they make millions and then talk about it. But usually they sit down in front of a person that does make millions. They find out the truth real fast. So instead of you lying, once again, why don't you just make a course about where you at? Why don't you make a course about purchasing your first truck? Oh man, well, I like that, Travis. Well, getting your first truck and authority, right? Because I'm not telling anybody, I'm not lying to anybody saying that I'm going to make you a multi-millionaire. That ain't what my course is about yet until I get there. But you ain't about to tell me that I can't make a course based on my knowledge of information that I know at this moment. Like, who do you think you are? So I can make that course right now for $99. Who is somebody to tell me that I can't sell it for $99? You know what? I know a broke person. They tell you that you can't sell it for $99. Why? Because they didn't think of it first. They don't believe that they can sell it for $99. It ain't my fault if you don't believe that you can sell something. But here's the issue. I told you, stop trying to sell that you got $1 million course and just tell people it's my first time starting a truck course. All of a sudden, it's a bunch of people in the middle of the United States that want to get started with their first truck. And they're also scared of the people that's out there making millions of dollars and got all them fancy clothes on and fly jets and all that, because they never see themselves at that position. But they do see themselves in the position of getting their first truck. And you'd be surprised at $99 a pop how you can get 10,000 people to sign up for your course. And you do the math, $99 a pop, 10,000 people. I think that's enough money that you can sit down and, figure out what the next step of your cart is. Right? All this stuff is going to make sense at the end when I tie it all together. Make sure that you guys are hitting that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, invite 3 other entrepreneurs to the live call so they can start to change their life. This is our 7-cart system that's guaranteed 10x your growth. It always works. So we're still in trucking. I just grabbed a niche. I had you guys put in the comment, give me a niche, and I'm going to 10x live demonstration right here. Now that I got that out the way, we got a consultation call. Well, this ain't hard. This is why I say some people start at the bottom of the cart. Some people start right here at the middle. Because everybody can go make a consultation call right now. Now, I advise you that you should make your consultation call anywhere from $99 for 30 minutes up to $500. It really depends on what you're talking about. And I'm lowballing my consultation call. I do $99 for 30 minutes. Because I just have fun. But you ain't got to do that. And once again, it's going to be people telling you, who do you think you are charging $200 for 30 minutes of your time? Well, I'm the person that you just asked how to get your first truck. And with your first truck, you can make 6 figures. So if I could teach you how to make 6 figures, or if I could answer your questions that's going to help you move forward to making 6 figures with your truck in 30 minutes, well, what is $200 to 6 figures? I'm trying to talk to those individuals. I'm not trying to talk to the individuals that's over here calculating, saying, well, I don't know if $200 is worth it. Those individuals, I'm sending it down to the freebie. You don't have to get the call. The same stuff I'm talking about on the consultation. I got in the freebie. You just didn't want to read. You didn't want to watch the video, and I don't have to pay for that. For the people who don't want to read and watch the video, I got a cart for you. It's a lot of them too. But see, I'm staying in my niche. That way I can capture every single individual who's interested in what I got going on. See, I meet them where they're at. I don't tell them, well, I can't serve you. I figure out which entry point in my cart is best to serve you. All of a sudden, well, now what products or services go with trucking? Now, you may be saying, well, Travis, ain't no products or service with trucking. Like, yo, you drive the truck, you got the course, you did the consultation call. Well, that just ain't true. Because when I started talking products or services, well, if I just, stick to the trucking, well, you got a truck. And you may be saying, well, Travis, well, I don't own trucks. Well, I never told you to own a truck. But who you buy your truck from? I can guarantee you right now, if you sell trucks for the person that you bought your trucks from, they will give you commissions from that truck sale. Guaranteed. Do you know why I know that they will do this? Because they have sales reps in their business to sell the damn trucks. They pay a hefty salary to, and probably commissions as well. You're doing it for free. Well, you're not doing it for free. You're saying, hey, I'm doing your sales and marketing for free. But when somebody purchases, you're going to reimburse me for the sales and marketing work that I did for free. Well, the beauty about this is I got a whole community that I got through my freebie, through my ecosystem, through my cart. I got them through my course. I got them through my consultation. They're ready to buy a truck. See how I'm walking them through my ecosystem? So I got a truck. Well, guess what else is a product that they need? Money. I mean, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but anytime somebody takes out a loan, I hope y'all don't think that people just want to help y'all all willy-nilly for free. They're loaning you this money because they get points off the dollar. Even your influencer that's out there telling you we can help you with loans, we get points off the dollar. The connection that I tell you guys, right, that I go to get my money, when I bring people to him, I get points off the dollar. Somebody's going to make money off of your loan. Why would I just tell people to go get loans for hundreds of thousands of dollars, $50,000? That's why all them credit people and all, look, they're slick to the uneducated ear. But the truth is, they're getting paid off you taking the loans. Now, I don't want you guys, the reason I don't talk loans, because I'm not about to tell you to go get a loan and go get my program. Is you crazy? You better figure out how to bootstrap this thing. But I will tell you to go get a loan to buy a business or something that can immediately start generating you some revenue. But I'm not telling you to go get no damn loan to buy no course or to get no community. That's crazy to me. You got to learn how to make money. That's what loans is for. It loans to learn how to make more money. Like, it got to make you more money the minute that you get out the loan. But once again, you got a community in the truck driving industry. Trucks, 9 times out of 10, somebody got to take a loan. So why not set it all up for them? Make sure the people that are loaning the money are solid. Not trying to jerk them over. Now, all of a sudden, you can make points off the dollar. I got another product. I ain't done there yet, though. It's all types of products inside of that truck. Let me show you guys something. How many of you guys have ever heard of affiliate marketing? If you've heard of affiliate marketing, type affiliate in the chat, because this is going to play another key to your products. I can come right here to Amazon, and every single product on Amazon I can set up to be an affiliate of. So I'll say trucking products. Hell, I don't know. That's pro trucking products. But look at all these products: straps, tie downs, nuts and bolts, dash cameras, something with the tires, blocks, lights. Well, wouldn't it be smart to make a trucking website, a trucking store? These are the top 10 products that go along with your top 10, 15 checklist. You're getting into my ecosystem, following how I'm telling you to operate. Why wouldn't you buy the products that I use? And here's the other kicker. I'm going to make videos to every one of the products. We about to dive in that a little bit deeper in a second. But now all of a sudden, I got a bunch of products still in my lane. I haven't exited my industry because I got to focus on making $1 million. That's my goal here. Where'd my whiteboard go? There you go. So now we got affiliate. I'm giving you products. You can resell my government contracting information. You're an affiliate. You can resell my SB Money Flow software and get affiliate commissions every month. Affiliates is all around you. We be sharing stuff with people all the time, telling them to buy, and we don't make no money off of it. All you had to do is get a link to it before you told somebody about it, and you could have made money off of it. You already know how to do this stuff. You just have a broke person system put together. You got a $10,000 a year person system. Their system don't generate money. They just tell you to give everything out. I'm not telling you not to give everything out. I'm just telling you put a link towards it. That's the difference between making $10,000 a year and $1 million a year. I'm still doing the exact same selling that $10,000 broke person was doing. The only difference is instead of me just talking and telling people, it comes with a link that transacts. And it benefits me, not just Amazon. Amazon got to break bread with me too. So you got all that. Once again, that gets deeper when we start talking about affiliates. I mean, it could just go on and on and on and on. So all of a sudden, we can make products and say, well, I can easily take this up to $9.99 worth of products easily. But we said it was a whole truck that's being involved there. I believe a truck is like 6 figures. A new one. Maybe you can get an old one at like 70,000. Oh man, well Travis, wait a minute. That changes the whole ball game. $70,000 truck. You may be saying, well, Travis, I ain't going to get $70,000 off the truck. You are right. You're not going to get $70,000 off the truck. But if you can get 5% of a $7,000 product that you don't own, you ain't got to keep track of, you ain't got to do absolutely nothing but sell the product for $70,000 and you get a 5% return, 3% return. What other product do you got out there that's giving you that rate of return? And you're staying in your lane because you're already in a truck. I'm not telling you to exit your lane once again. I'm trying to encourage you as much as I can to stay in your lane and don't deviate so you don't create more work for yourself. Well, wait a minute, Travis. There's a lot of people out here that look, man, they got money. They don't have time to go out there and buy the trucks or whatnot. They want a done for you business. hey, can you just do it all? Hey, I don't really have the patience to learn the ins and outs and all of that stuff. Can you just come on board and just knock it out? Like, do you have a package put together already that already does all the steps? Do you got VAs that I could buy this done for you thing and it's like, it's just ready to go? Well, we're in the trucking business, right? How can I get a done for you trucking? Well, I could put together a service that files all the paperwork, get your DOT number, gets your registered in sam.gov. You know, we can do all of these steps. And what steps am I talking about, Travis? Like, what do you mean? What are all these steps? Well, all these steps just so happen to be the 15 checklists is getting started. I'm staying in my lane. The same stuff that I was giving away for free down here, I told you it's down there for free, but I also told you it's a lot of people that, look, we ain't got time to be playing around with that free stuff. Like, we got money. We ready to take action right now. All of a sudden, well, a done for you service. This is mine. I can easily take this done for you trucking service and start it at $5,000. Easily. Without a doubt. And I can take this done for you trucking service easily all the way up to $25,000. Easily. Done for you, ready to go, trucking in a box. They ain't promised you that I'm going to make you money. I said, I'm getting you started for your trucking business so I can hand you the paperwork off that's in your name, and you got all the stuff in order. You got the trucks laid out that you need to purchase, the whole night, the 15 damn checklist that I said. It's ready to go. We did all that for you. We saved you tons of time. And you had the money to pay for it. Everybody ain't there, and that's okay. And then you got your last but not least. These individuals, they don't need no done for you. They already got their business up and rolling. They want BD. They want business development. They just want to make more money. They already know the ins and outs and all this. They want your network and your relationships. They want your strategy. These individuals, guess what? They willing to pay $50,000. They understand your network and your strategy for $50,000. Whether you're getting government contracts, you shaking the right hand for them, they understand that you are the glue. For $50,000, I can get $5 million. I don't mind paying this person $50,000 for the next 6 months. Right? And you got to understand that there's people available at every cart. The issue is every time we start talking about our business, we stay right down here at these carts. This is where we feel comfortable at. You feel comfortable talking about these carts down here because that's the community that you grew up in all your life. I need you to get on that plane. I need you to go to that conference. I need you to go to another state so you can find these people. I need you to get to that event. There's people out here with a lot of this money. A whole lot of people out of here with a lot of this money, as well as there's a whole lot of people out here with a lot of this money. If you stay in your niche, you capture them all. Why? Because we're going to meet our customer at every level that they're at. When you set my 7-cart system up correctly, your 15 freebie checklist should lead people into your community because they got to have more. They got questions that they need answers to, and I'm not available right here at the freebie, but I do got a system in place that we can answer a few questions in the community every single month on a live group call with everybody. I don't mind making $20 a month off 700 people. Now it's worth my time to sit on the call and answer the questions. For $20, it's not worth one-on-one. But it is worth me putting together a system that I could generate an unlimited amount, whatever my Zoom call access can handle, for $20 a pop every month. Gonna be locked in and they're gonna forget about it. My community, I should talk in my community so good. My webinars, my live calls that I do every single month should be so good, and I should cut it off in exactly 1 hour, not an hour and 2 minutes, not an hour and 10 minutes. Exactly in 60 minutes, I cut off that live stream because guess what? You are asking questions about the course that I created. I couldn't serve everybody, but the answers to your questions are sitting right there in that course. You can purchase that course for $99, and guess what? You're going to get a little bit closer to me because I ain't always on the live call. Sometimes it's my team on them live calls in the community whatnot. You don't get to talk to me directly one-on-one. $20 a month don't pay for me one-on-one. I told you it paid for my business to set this ecosystem up. Well, to learn a little bit deeper, get the course, and you ain't got to waste time waiting for me every month. But some people, again, they get the course, or maybe they want to skip over the course because they watched my YouTube videos and they already are educated in trucking. They already got their truck. They ain't got time to watch the course. So they just got a few questions and they don't want to pay the $20 a month, but yet they want me to answer their question on their time, not my time. My time was on the free calls on the YouTube. That was my time. They want me to be available at 3:00 on Friday. Well, that's the consultation call for $200. And I'm not available any other time. I'm telling you when I am available. I don't care if I'm not doing anything that day or not. That's my time. My free time that I've given the community is there. For your time, it costs $200. If you keep talking on the internet more often, you'll find a lot of these individuals. Well, guess what? Once I get you on a consultation call and I solve your problem was the question that you had for me. Once you watch my course and I solve your problem was you needed to be a little bit more educated in the trucking industry. Well, I solved that problem. Well, now you got to get the products that I just talked about. You got to get all the stuff that I just educated you in. Here goes the truck, the money, the affiliate products. They're all flowing into each other. So once you enter the ecosystem, I just keep taking you to the next step. If you realize all I'm doing is solving one problem and creating another problem with another resolution. Why? Because I'm staying in my lane and I understand my customer. I know every problem that they got and I got the next solution. But I can't solve all their problems. They're not going to listen to me. The first problem was getting educated or believing. That was the freebie. The next one, I'm getting you around like-minded individuals because your current community is trash. So I got to get you to the next level that I'm at. Then after that, what do? I get you into the course. I get you indoctrinated into my ecosystem. I get you learning the definitions to words the exact same way that I know the definitions to words. Then I get you on my call, my consultation call. You ready to follow my direction for everything else. Now, I'm telling you what everybody's doing to you already, whether you know this or not. I do it to my customers. Russell Brunson does it to me. Steve Jobs, Jeff Bezos, they do it to me. Elon Musk, he does it to me. I'm not telling you to do anything differently. You must do this. Well, if I can get you in the truck, if I can get you buying all of my products that I'm telling you about, well, it makes it a whole lot easier for you to believe that I got the done for you business already laid out for you. Because you're going to get the truck and you're going to get frustrated. Like, damn, we're talking about insurance. I forgot that I had to do taxes. I forgot that I had to do this, the log books. It's a whole bunch of steps that I just forgot. I know you said it was in the course, but Travis, don't you got a software that got it all done already? Travis, don't you have a whole team and operation that man, can't I just give you the truck and y'all get all the DOT and make sure it's all up to date? I just want to drive the truck, Travis. I'm a little confused. I missed a step. Well, yeah. Once you pay for it. Now, if I get them up and running and I got all their DOT numbers and they are flying, they are making money. They're making 6 figures a year. They may have even bought on 2, 3, 4 more trucks. They are understanding this works. Well, now they want to 10X their money. They're realizing, well, Travis, I remember you told me something about don't stay behind the wheel of the truck. I kept hearing your videos. I heard that same video that said don't stay behind the wheel of the truck right down here in your community when you made the video. If you really want to be the best business owner and entrepreneur, you got to get from behind the truck. I made that video multiple times in here. It didn't register until you started making $600,000 a year. And your time was still tied up. Well, Travis, I'm ready to invest in your $50,000 program. I get it now. I need you to show me how to make a multi-million-dollar business. Can you come on board and assist us as a consultant? Now, when you do this correctly, every business has their highest costs will be obtaining their customer if they don't set up this 7-cart system. Most people drive customers to like their consulting and they like, yo, it ain't working. Like I gotta close the business because I'm not making no money. Or they drive them to a course and they like, yo, the course sales ain't working. Now all of a sudden I gotta lie about the amount of money that I make. I gotta lie about the stuff that I do because all I got is course sales. And I wanted to be a millionaire through course sales and I'm far from it. Well, if you follow my system down here with the freebie, this is going to be your lowest cost of obtaining the customer. I can spend the highest amount to obtain it, and it's going to come out to be the lowest. Stay with me. I don't care if it costs me $50 per person to get them in my ecosystem right here. But for the most part, it may cost you like $2 to $5 per person that sees this freebie. So if you got to spend $10,000 to get 5,000 people in this ecosystem right here, here's where ads and stuff start to make sense. Now check this out. I need to pull out my calculator because this is going to start all making sense. Where'd my calculator go? Here we go. So I get 5,000 people to come into my freebie. I'm letting you guys know right now, 3%. 3% is the target goal for purchasing. Okay, whether you guys know that or not. All right, 3% is the target goal for buyers. So I've gotten 5,000 people on my freebie. Okay, 5,000 people came through my freebie at 3%. That cost me $10,000 to get these 5,000 people. Now, we're going to do 5,000 times 3%. That's 150. I get 150 people to buy at $20. That's $3,000 a pop. All right. So let's put this, and this is $3,000 a month. I told you under $20, you could probably keep them there for a year. So you could technically multiply this by 12. So if we do 3,000 by 12 times 12, you're looking at a total of $36,000. All right. So them 5,000 people that came in, we're going to make $36,000 off of them. Off just our private community in a year. $3,000 a month. The same 5,000 people, okay? Now, mind you, only 150 purchased, so we got to subtract 150 out of the 5,000 people, and those people are still on our list. We just didn't get them to buy. Out of the 150, we're going to have 3% again, so 150 times 3%. Oops, 150 times 3%. All right, that's 5 people. So we get 5 people to buy at 99. So we got $99 times 5. What is that? 500. Now y'all stay with me. So it's 500 that we're going to make. So that's at 41,000 that we can make off a list of 5,000 people. Consultation. Well, 3% is 1. I'll get 1 person off of that list. We'll make $200. Everything else from here on out is 1. So I get 1 person because we're at 3%. That's what your results are going to be. 3% when it comes to sales. So now I'm at 5,000. My bad, not 5,000. Now I'm over here at the truck or whatnot. Well, we could get 1 person to buy, anywhere from $999 all the way up to $75,000. So we'll do 25,000. I don't know. You have a product for 25,000. Well, I just need 1 person. Or we'll make it lower because we got something over there on the other end. I'll make this 6,000. This is where these products are key. Then we come over here. We got the done for you service. I mean, I got to make this 20. And then ultimately we got the 50,000. And once again, I'm just going to get 3%. That's 1. Now, if I do the math of my list of 5,000 people, we get 50,000 plus 20,000 plus 6,000 plus 200 plus 500 plus, that was 36,000. Well, I just made $112,000 off a list that only cost me $10,000 to obtain by running ads through Facebook, Instagram, by paying to go to conferences and speak on their stages, by making YouTube videos. See, now I'm talking about all of the ways. Now that I got my offer set up, guys, here's my offer. And I've already done the math to my offer. My offer says every 5,000 people that I can drive into my 7-cart ecosystem, which is my ultimate offer, every 5,000 people that come into the freebie, I'm going to make $112,000 off of. So now the question is, how do I get 5,000 people to the list fast? Now, I want you guys to brainstorm. I want you to put in the chat, what are ways that you can get 5,000 people to come into your ecosystem fast? One-on-one talking is not fast, by the way. I don't want to schedule one-on-one calls. That's not fast for 5,000 people. That's going to take me too long. And that's what most people try to do. And then most people have heard about social media, but yet they don't have an offer that they're talking about. So when you go to social media, guess what you should be making content about? Your 15 checklist, your community, your course, your consultation call, your trucking that you're selling, the money that you're loaning, the affiliate products that you got, your done for you business, your consultation calls. I mean, your business development consulting company that you have. Now, all of a sudden, every day you should create 3 pieces of content for each one of these. Oh my God, Travis. Well, if I do 3, 6, 9, what's 3 times 7? 7, 14, 21. That means you got 21 pieces of content every day. I don't, see, without a plan, there is no plan. I'm just developing the plan to make sure you become a millionaire. Because according to this, $112,000 are made per 5,000 people that come into my ecosystem. 112,000 per 5,000. So if I just say $1 million, that means if I multiply this, or if I took this down to 100,000, that means that I need 10 lists of 5,000 people to get to $1 million. So why don't I focus on getting the first 5,000 in? And as they come into the freebie and they buy this, I ask them the question, would you like to buy my course? Some people are going to say yes. Some people are going to say no. But did you guys remember that this list of 5,000 people, we only got 150 of them right here? See, you may be thinking that you got to keep getting another list of 5,000 people, 5,000 people, 5,000 people. That is good if you could do that. But that one list of 5,000 people will make you a millionaire if you work it correctly. So I'm going to ask the community that's paying me $20, what could I put in the course that you would like to purchase? If I had this, and this in it, would you buy it for $100? 3% of them will tell you yes. The rest of them will tell you no. But since they've already purchased and given you their contact information, you survey them and ask them why not. And then the 3% of people who did purchase, you ask them, well, why did you purchase? You combine the two using the words of the people that purchased, they're going to sell it to the other people that didn't purchase because you're going to use the words of somebody who isn't as detailed in your niche as you. They're going to tell you why they purchased on a third grade level. You take that same verbiage and you put it into your email that you send back to the list that didn't purchase yet. And now all of a sudden, you're going to put together a flow that usually would take a list of 3% returns, and you're going to get that bad boy to give you 20, 40% returns. When you figure out how to get that first list of 5,000 people to give you 20, 30% returns, that will make you a millionaire. And then guess what you do? You run the ads and you bring the next group of 5,000 people in and watch that bad boy go. Each one of these are going to have emails set up for automation that's going to take them to the next purchase. Every time they buy one, they're going to opt in right here. Once they become a buyer of the freebie, they become an opt-in of this email list. Once they purchase the community email list, I take them off of the opt-in of this list and make them a buyer. And then I make them an opt-in of the next email list. And until they become a buyer, do I take them off of this list and bring them on to the next list. And I'm working them up through my ecosystem. And those emails get better because I'm constantly asking the people who purchased, why did you buy? And they're going to tell me what to put in that email to get these other people to buy. And this is how you create a multi-million-dollar business. Now, I could go into great detail about a whole bunch of other things, but hopefully you guys got value out of this. Again, this works for any industry. It really doesn't matter. This is just like the bare bones of it. Of course, there's a lot more stuff that you got to do when it comes to marketing. But as I stated to you guys, the offer is the most important thing. You got to understand how to talk to your customer. Don't forget, make sure that you guys visit $2cents.com. Come click on the community. Join us over here in our community. It's completely for free. But we got a lot of information that's going to be coming out to help out our small businesses. Drop a fire emoji down there in the chat if you picked up anything that I put down tonight. Also, if you got any questions about anything that I went over, you're also welcome to put those in there and I will answer those for you. Don't forget, you can always visit travisknows.com. Don't care what you put or how you spell nose, just put an S on the end and you'll be able to access everything that we got going on here. And I wanted to show you guys this really neat feature that we have implemented inside of SB Money Flow to help each and every one of you guys out when it comes to this thing called sales and marketing. Now, with our Pure Money AI tool that we have here, when you guys get signed up with this, our new bonus that we have for you guys, when you guys do get signed up with the Elevate plan, no matter if you're doing the highest plan, I believe it's the Elevate plan. If you pay the annual price, we're going to be throwing Pure Money AI in there, the full package for free. But any package that you get, you will have access to Pure Money AI. So let me come back here, and we're about to come down here to Pure Money AI because, I honestly realized that a lot of you guys are struggling coming up with a perfect offer, coming up with those products and services and those freebies to give out to your potential clients here. So we've actually built something inside of Pure Money AI that, we don't want you guys to think too much, man. You're thinking too hard. So you come down here to products and services. Now, again, I'm in the trucking, right? So we're going to say Davis Trucking. And remember, I'm just going through with my, matter of fact, I'm not going to say Davis Trucking. I'm going to say the 15 steps to getting started in the the 15 steps to getting started with your first truck. All right. That was the first thing that we made for the freebie. This is going to be a checklist guide for entrepreneurs who are just getting started in the trucking and logistics industry. Now, I will tell you, this gets easier, or I don't want to say easier. It gives you better information if you know your craft. So like if you were talking refrigerated trucking, like the more description you could give about your craft, the better this AI is going to work. I'm just being basic right now. One, mainly because it ain't my industry, but I'm just trying to get it out. So then I'm going to come down here and it's okay. What type of product are you doing? Okay. Well, is it a product or a service? This is going to be a product. Target audience is first time owner operators. Well, you know what? That probably wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be owner operators getting a truck. So I got to think about the target audience. People interested. I don't say entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs, this is better. Entrepreneurs looking to buy a truck. We're going to generate the persona. Now, this stuff used to take you guys, well, a lot of you guys never completed it. I was gonna say. So now I got the names. I got Sarah. She's a struggling startup owner. I got Jack. He's a seasoned truck driver entrepreneur. I got Alex. He's in the tech, a savvy innovator. All right. We're going to go with the struggling startup business owner. Now I got a description. Once again, you could come change, what some of the description is, but a lot of y'all been struggling. So we got Sarah. She's a 28-year-old female. So we're going to be talking to a female. Our content that we make on all of our social media channels, it needs to be talking to Sarah and nobody else. All of our offers that we create, it needs to be talking to Sarah and nobody else. That's all we care about talking is to Sarah right now. We know what motivates Sarah. We know the fears that she has. We've gotten the inner dialogue, the conversation that she's having with that person on her shoulder. We got it all right here. After you do that, if you find somebody out there that already has a trucking company, right, you could put their link in here and it will extract all of the benefits of their company, or you could enter your own benefits right here. So let me go find a trucking company. And the key is to, find somebody. I'm messing stuff up. Find somebody who is, already created a course or whatever it is that you're trying to teach, right? So in that case, if you had that, now I know this ain't going to be right, but I'm just grabbing something. So if you already had that, that makes it easier. So I put the link in right here and I'm going to say extract features and benefits. So the software is now going to go inside and pull out all of their features and benefits. So if you're cheating correctly, you know who you want to build and look like. You put their link in there, you extract all of the features and benefits from what they offer, and then you could come here and add your own sauce. So you may know they need a private community. So you would add in here under your features, that you got a private community. Once you get all that, you're going to do generate positioning. And once again, this is for our freebie that we was creating for our 7-cart ecosystem, right? I want you guys to move with speed. This is the whole purpose of SB Money Flow and the way that I teach you guys. Success and speed love each other. So here we go. We got product, the 15 steps to get a truck started, your first for your first truck checklist guide is a must-have tool to entrepreneurs venturing into the trucking and logistics industry. I got all of the copy. Like, you need to just go talk about this now. And I gave you the words that you need to go talk about it. I gave you the sales brief that you need to go talk about it. Now you just need to get out there and talk about it. And you got all of the stuff that you could go make your list right now. Here it is. Your parallel markets. You know exactly who you need to talk to. You don't have to think anymore. You click save. And boom. Now you have the product added right here. So as we have to go through other things like create the email, right? To onboard all of your folks. Well, guess what? You come here to English, you select the product because it's already there. And now you'll have all the emails typed up for you. We'll just knock it all out for you. Your SMS campaign, we'll do all of that for you. All of your social media posts, all of that, we'll do all of that for you. All you got to do is follow what we tell you to do. But if you don't create that 7-cart ecosystem like how I drew it out, it makes everything a whole lot harder. I know this was long. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me here today. Hopefully you guys learned some valuable information on creating your 7-cart ecosystem, how to become a millionaire. This will change your life. I promise you, if you follow it. Some people ain't going to believe it. This was born to a lot of individuals. But honestly, you become a millionaire by being born. All the fancy stuff don't make you $1 million. Boring makes you $1 million. And shout outs to Bernie. I appreciate the donation. If you're still here or not, I truly do appreciate donations from each and every person, whether it's 99 cents, $2, $200, whatever that is. Every dollar that comes from somebody is your hard-earned money, and you are willing to share it with me. So I truly do appreciate you, Bernie, with that super chat there. Once again, guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's segment. We will be back here tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time zone going over government contracting. Yes, we will be focusing 100% on government contracting tomorrow. I love you all. I'll talk with you later. Make sure you are hitting that like button and subscribe button. Share this out with 3 other entrepreneurs. Talk with you later.